Paramount merger. The long-awaited decision came down late yesterday, literally moments after we concluded doing an episode of Two Way Tonight that will air this evening, where we talked about it, and our one of our guests said, "Well, this thing's the approval is gonna happen like within days," and instead it happened within minutes. And the FCC chairman, who is just an extraordinary figure, put out a statement, number 112, explaining the rationale. It was a 2-to-1 vote. The two Republicans approved. Americans no longer trust legacy national news media to report fully, accurately, and fairly. It is time for a change. And he lays out all the reasons why the Skydance Paramount thing will go through, because Skydance has promised to take steps which eliminate DEI and not be as biased in the news division. Sean, is this the way government's supposed to work? That in order to get approval for a private sector business decision, the private companies have to agree to the political agenda of the executive branch? Is that the way it's supposed to work?
Well, again, it's a private company using the public's airways, so this is not a cable station like CNN or or MSNBC. They can be as leftist as they want, but this is a public. I mean, that's the reason that they get the public.
Should the demands? But usually we think about this in terms of whether it's anti-competitive.
Right.
We've never in our lifetime. I don't know what the founders did with the FCC, but in our lifetime, we've never had a president, a administration say, follow our political agenda, or you won't get your business deal approved. Now, on the left, they've had this iron triangle where they've fostered creating unfairness. So the goal is laudable, but are you comfortable that they're achieving this goal by using the coercive powers of the federal government?
Well, if you go back and read Federalist 12, it talks about this. Adams was clear on the role of the FCC.
Yeah.
Look, here's one thing that I want to be clear on, though, that's interesting about what the agenda that they are pushing CBS to is to not have an agenda, just to be clear. So the irony isn't saying you need to report on right-wing stuff or conservative causes or higher right-wing. It just says you need to stop being left-wing. You need to stop using the public airways to promote.
But let me just stop you. Some people
actually,
but some people think
it's not having
some people think
Sean liked the free market.
Some people think DEI is a good idea. Some people think it's a good idea. So if I had a liquor store and I wanted to have very robust DEI policies, should the federal government be able to come in and tell me you can't do that?
No, but it's a private store. This is a public. These are public airways that
they're public. They're public airways, but
American public.
But
it's a public liquor license.
Yeah.
No, you are not. You are a private entity, and again, if this was MSNBC or CNN and Brendan Carr was trying to do this, I would say not only do you not have jurisdiction, but no, they're private entities.
Would it be okay for the FCC to say, in order to approve this merger, you can only hire Christians at CBS? Would that be okay?
No.
Why not?
You're missing the point. What they're doing is saying you can't have an agenda. They do right now. CBS is in lockstep with the Democratic Party, which is part of the reason that they settled that case. The bottom line is they're saying your goal is to have no agenda, not to support our agenda, to have no agenda, because you're supposed to serve the public interest, not one party. So CBS in particular has served one party using the public airways. And the answer is, if you want a private company, a streaming company, go for it. We can't touch you. But as long as you use the public airways, you should serve the public, not one party.
Dan, at least I have one colleague who cares about the independence of the private sector. Please, Adam Smith, demolish what Sean is saying.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, one, they used the power of the approval to get CBS to settle a private lawsuit. That right there with the president of the United States is bonkers. But to then turn around and basically dictate how the newsroom can and cannot behave, it's crazy. I mean, look, we laugh about this a lot. Like, Trump sets new standards. It's like norm busting, and people cheer it. Like, I can only imagine if News Corp now attempted to go buy somebody and there's a Democratic president. Hey, Sean, Fox goes over the airwaves. Fox News does not. It's all one parent.
Okay, here's what I said, though, just to be clear. Yes, Fox is a private company. They can be as right-wing as they want. CNN can be as left-wing as they want. They are private companies. The difference here, the key difference is it's the use of the public airways.
But Fox has two different parts, part over the public airways, part
and
over
if
cable.
Fox,
So
correct.
does CBS, by the way. Turner and other parts are over cable.
Right. And that
I mean,
part
this is the thing.
But the deal wasn't saying that their streaming network or Paramount Plus or whatever they're like, it has to do with the public part. And the reality is, look, we've talked about this before. Republicans and the right has ceded Hollywood, academia, corporate America, big tech, all of this. And finally, this administration is taking it on and righting a decades-long wrong. So,
but Sean, it's not the free market deals with that, not the government. It's not the government to say, I don't like this university. I don't like this company. Like, look, again, I like capitalism. I like the free market, right? We're losing partly because the free market is speaking to us, right? The government shouldn't be stepping into this stuff. You're setting super dangerous precedents.
We got to close this.
What the government is doing is literally just saying, if you're going to serve the public using public airways, you can't be in bed with one party. They're not doing nothing in what they did said you have to support anything that we do. It says you have to basically stop promoting the qualities and priorities of the left.
Sean, I agree with much of what you're saying, with one big exception, which is you will rule the day if the Democrats get back in control and they use the FCC like this. You will rue the day.
What do you mean if?
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this, Sean.
Neutrality. I mean, my God.
Not like this. Not like this. Want more great clips like that? I've got an idea. Hit the subscribe button, be part of the Two-Way community, never miss a clip, and you can always watch our full episodes, join them live, go to twoway.tv.